Material in this video contains content included in the RBT Test Content Outline, 3rd edition, TCO. A.1. Implement continuous measurement procedures. A.2. Implement discontinuous measurement procedures. A.3. Implement permanent product recording procedures. Patricia, a newly certified RBT, worked with Jack, a 10-year-old boy, who struggled to remain seated during classroom activities. Jack's teacher reported that he frequently wandered around the classroom, disrupting lessons. Patricia's supervisor tasked her with determining how often Jack left his seat, how long he stayed out of his seat, and whether a new seating plan was effective. Patricia began her data collection using continuous measurement. She tracked the frequency of Jack leaving his seat and the duration of each episode to understand the pattern. Patricia tried her best to collect continuous measurement data, recording every instance of Jack's out-of-seat behavior for 1 week. She realized that continuous measurement wasn't practical during busy classroom transitions, so her BCBA told her to instead collect data using discontinuous measurement procedures, using partial interval recording to check whether Jack left his seat during structured teaching intervals. Later, Patricia incorporated permanent product recording to measure Jack's completed assignments during periods he remained seated. This helped gauge whether his behavior changes were impacting his academic performance. By analyzing her data, Patricia determined that Jack left his seat most during group activities. Armed with this information, her supervisor suggested modifications, including visual prompts and reinforcement for staying seated. Patricia's thoughtful application of data collection methods provided clear, actionable insights, setting Jack on the path to success while showcasing the importance of tailored measurement techniques.
Examples of continuous measurement procedures used by RBTs. Frequency. The RBT counts how many times a student taps their pencil on the desk during a 10-minute lesson. The student tapped their pencil 12 times during the observation period. The frequency is 12 times. Duration. The RBT times how long a student reads the book. The student read for 7 minutes before becoming distracted and looking away. The duration is 7 minutes. Latency. The RBT records the time it takes for a student to start cleaning up after being asked to put away toys. The student began cleaning up 12 seconds after the instruction was given. The latency is 12 seconds. Interresponse time (IRT). The RBT measures the time between a student finishing one math problem and starting the next math problem. The student took 15 seconds between solving 2 math problems. The IRT is 15 seconds. Trial by trial during DTT or event recording. During a discrete trial, the RBT notes whether the student points to the correct picture card after each time he is instructed. On the first trial, the student correctly pointed to the card. On the second trial, the student did not independently respond correctly. The events recorded were Trial 1 correct and Trial 2 incorrect.
Let's take a closer look at discontinuous measurement procedures. Partial interval recording. The RBT observes a student during a series of consecutive 5-minute intervals to see if they displayed the behavior of sitting in their seat at any point during each interval. During the first interval, the student stayed seated for 2 minutes, but the RBT marked the interval with the word yes, because the behavior occurred at some point during the interval. This method focuses on whether the behavior happens, not how long it lasts. Whole interval recording. The RBT observes whether a student is writing during the entire duration of a 10-minute interval. If the student writes continuously for the full 10 minutes, the RBT marks yes. However, if the student stops even briefly, the RBT marks no, as the behavior must occur for the entire interval to count when using whole interval recording. Momentary time sampling. The RBT checks at the end of each 1-minute interval to see if a student is sitting in their chair. At the 1-minute mark, if the student is sitting, the RBT marks yes. At the end of the next interval, if the student is out of their chair, the RBT will mark no. This method provides a quick snapshot of the behavior at specific moments.
Let's take a closer look at permanent product recording. Examples of permanent product recording procedures used by RBTs. Completed worksheets. The number of correct answers on a worksheet is recorded as a permanent product. This data reflects the student's behavior of working on and solving the worksheet problems. Cleaned room. The condition of a room, e.g., toys put away, desk cleaned, is documented as a permanent product. This data indicates that the student followed instructions and engaged in organizing and tidying behaviors. Set table for dinner. The placement of plates, utensils, and napkins at the table is recorded as a permanent product. This data reflects the student's behavior of setting the table as part of their household responsibilities. Chore completion checklist. A checklist showing that household chores such as vacuuming or taking out the trash have been marked as completed is recorded as a permanent product. This reflects the client's behavior of performing each chore on the list during the designated time. RBTs play a vital role in delivering effective ABA interventions by implementing precise and reliable data collection procedures, such as continuous measurement, discontinuous measurement, and permanent product recording. Under the guidance of their BCBA supervisors, RBTs carry out data collection plans tailored to each client's needs, ensuring that interventions are grounded in objective data. Their commitment to accurately collecting and recording data provides meaningful insights about behavior and progress, helping to inform decisions made by the BCBA. Professionalism and attention to detail RBTs bring to their role not only support client success but also drive positive, lasting outcomes. This dedication empowers change and inspires growth.